Run through with a spear this time, not spiked. He did not die quickly. And that guy's falling. So what do we have? Two beasts, or spider beast things crawling up the sides of the ship. One of them gets a spear through a guy. I know the boats are not out. Like, what do we know about him? Not really that much. I'm guessing that's a topman because he's falling. They spot the second one coming out. And there's a goat. Isn't that the guy that shoots that person at the end? Supposedly we could identify this person. And supposedly it's easy. So he was speared by a beast. But who are you? Annoyingly, I don't know who you are. But supposedly you appear in... This is the first memory that we see you. Okay, how am I supposed to identify you if this is the first time we've seen you? Why does that stand out to me, Maba? Hang on, where was... I just had a random thought to try and identify the guy with the tattoos. Like the Persian is, yeah, topman. What if I said him is Maba? Oh, I don't think I have enough information put together. I don't know for sure who he is. I'll have to look at that back up again. Damn it. I've had a throat tickle this entire time, so I've been drinking a lot. So I'm probably going to have to take a break, go to the toilet, and then jump straight back into this. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so supposedly we can identify this person. I mean... Okay, that is an interesting hat. I'm tempted to just come back to them later. Like, once we've gone through all the memories, then look through the people again. We've got this person falling. Come on. And he lands down here, so he was up in the top areas, which would make him a topman. But how did he actually die? Because he wasn't stabbed or killed by any of the monsters. Yeah, struck by lightning. But yeah, we know all these people up here are topmen. And we've got our tattoo guy. So anyone up here works as a topman. I guess, but the question is, which one is who out of the topmen? I do know there's a scene later on in the game that unlocks a lot of more information. But... Are you actually Omid? Or are you... Maba? I get the feeling you might be Maba. But that number next to the sword didn't seem right. So you're a Chinese topman. How many of those are there? Oh, we already know that who you are. You're a... I don't know if you're actually up here. Oh, ran out of time. So, this guy is a topman and he was struck by lightning. Oh, we don't actually have enough to identify him anyway. Electrocuted? Because hit by lightning is not an option, so electrocuted. So yeah, he's sitting on the edge, which makes him a topman. Well, the fact that where we saw him made him a topman. Guessing all these people are topmen? Actually, may as well just mark them. Unknown topman. Or maybe I can just exit and look at people because this is the last memory in the chain. So I get the extra time to look at things. I can't enter you because I don't know who you are. It's kind of annoying that when it's blurred out like this, I can't enter, like, unknown... I can't enter their job. So yeah, it says I don't have enough information to identify them. And it chides me for trying. Like, I want to enter this... Seriously, I don't want to enter the person's actual identity. I want to enter this person's job. I know he's a topman. So you're still blurred, but I know that you're a topman because you're up in the ropes. So I want to enter you as an unknown topman. But it's annoying that it tries to stop me. So like if I can enter everyone up here as topman, then I won't get confused a bit later on, because I know that I've seen them up here doing their job. Okay, that's everyone, I think. Although you can see people down here. What are they doing? Oh, they're moving the rigging for the main sail. Ah, it seems you're also on the ropes, so... possible. So it's entirely possible that you're also... Yeah, I've marked you as a topman. Why did I mark you as a topman? I think it's because of where you're sitting. Yeah, you're sitting up next to the other ones. Supposedly I could identify him. But he's only been in 2 memories. I mean, he's not Chinese. He's not Russian. So he could be one of the English or the Scottish. So these guys, what do we have here? So that's the person we're trying to work out. I'd almost put him as the Scottish. That's another Chinese topman. Another Chinese topman. Probably one of the English. Either Lewis or Nicholas. Do I have enough to trigger anything? Yes, I do. And that's how you brute force it. You put in 2 things you do know, and then just guess with a third. Ah, so it was Maba. So I'm guessing the one with the hats is the Persian. Maybe. Like you, would you be the Persian one? Or mid? I mean, technically I have enough information to identify a lot of the topmen now, but it's not going to let me. Like, this guy's also a topman. I think he was. No, he's not. I think he's a seaman. Anyway, more memories. Actually, no, I can take that break now. I think we still need to keep looking down under below deck. Because what, did we actually finish an entire chapter then? I don't think we did. So we were on Soldiers of the Sea. So we start off with a lightning strike. Then we have the guy on the... yeah, topman speared. Then we have them coming down underneath the deck, spiking people, decapitating people, people getting burned to death. We've got another person being spiked, and it ends with that steward being shot. Thing is, I don't think we identified the shooter, did we? So, give me that gun. Who was it that was given the gun? This guy. We can't identify him. So, we look for more dead things, huh? I say huh because there's flies around the cow skull. I don't know why I'm trying to pretend to be surprised. I've done this before.
Take him to the carpet. Name wrapped and keep him right.
Hit her here. One swing. Get through the skull and stone her brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up. You all right there, sir?
Never been on a farm, Charlie?
Got a name?
Mind your shoes now.
The cow. Butchered for its meat. So, you are Charlie. Charlie burned to death. Probably Charles? Bosun's mate? Is there another Charlie? There's also a midshipman, Charles Heatstick. Or Herstick. Though he isn't wearing the uniform of a midshipman. Or is he? Like, he's standing next to these two people. So what was the two positions? Bosun's mates? Does he look... No. The bosun's mate was killed by the Kraken, so it can't be the bosun's mate. So it would have to be the other one, a midshipman. There's 3 midshipmens, and they're all standing next to each other wearing the same uniform. So, I say midshipman, and these two are the other 2 midshipmen. So, they're both the same nationality, but I don't know for sure who's who. So I'll probably have to come back to that later. One of these is a butcher or carpenter. You. He's probably the carpenter. Which would probably put you as... yeah, the other midshipman, and you as the other midshipman. Which we're in the middle of the ship, which is where they work. Yeah, just additional help. So they do generic work. I'll pull up the actual definition in a second. Anyone else around here? We've got the guards. A dead body. Ah. The monkey. These are the passenger quarters. And I'm pretty sure that's the infirmary. Or maybe the infirmary's on a different deck. A bit of cold. This is part 3, huh? 10 other people, so take him to the carpenters. A large cow was slaughtered for its meat. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that you are the, carpenter, the person doing the slaughtering, and then we have the 3 midshipmen helping. We got the 2 full motion. And nothing else we're going to identify here. Yep, he's dead. How did he die? Considering at this point in the time, there's not much violence going on. It's near the beginning. But also near the beginning is where a lot of the information is about who's who.
Well?
Same as the other fellow. Some lung disease, not consumption. Made worse by the cold.
Will it spread?
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house. I checked all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
And him? What are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
The most calm death out of all of them. So, we're in the infirmary. Can be sure that this is the ship's doctor, or surgeon. And we can be sure that that's probably the surgeon's mate. We hit another 3. And I think that's basically everyone here. We got the captain, the guy that died. Can I get behind him? Yes. Another dead body. What did he say? Died the same way, both of them to illness. And that whole section with the cow is blocked off. I guess those 3 are... Yeah, it's these 3 together. Or 4. So 2 of them are still alive, the other 2 are dead. Because we can't see who that is through the bag. I don't think there's anything else to see. Nope, just have to wait for it to end. Wait, is the purser in his room? Nope. Purser is not in his room. So we don't know how he died, but he died of illness. Where is it? Illness. Succumbed to a tragic illness. So like his friends. So that's that's an interesting way to deduce this. The next guy that died is this one here. Actually, no, that doesn't matter. We need to know their name, not that they died. So I wonder, a group of 4. I just want to look at the list. A group of 4 are the same. So probably these 4.